In this video, we'll go just a bit deeper into the Puppet language and some additional features of Puppet. You may not need all of this information to complete Lab 2, but it is definitely helpful. First, as with any programming language, Puppet allows you to assign variables. The basic syntax for assigning a variable is the name of the variable with a $sign in front of it, followed by an equals sign, and then the value of the variable itself. This is the same as in many scripting languages. However, unlike most languages, variables can only be assigned once. If you think about it, this makes sense since Puppet may apply resources in any order. In this way, it is much more of a declarative language than an imperative language, though it shares some features of both. You can then use variables in your manifest files. For example, this line shows how a variable is interpolated using a double-quoted string. So here it will replace the username variable with the value of the username variable. Puppet also has a very powerful templating language that can be used with configuration files. The templating language itself is outside the scope of what I'm going to cover in this class, but I encourage you to look into it on your own if you're so interested. Another tool bundled with Puppet is Factor. Factor is able to provide information about the system it is running on. Puppet can then use that information in its manifest files and templates to customize the system's configuration. To see the facts available on your system, you can use the factor command, followed by a -p to list them all. I'm going to pipe it to the more command so that we can see it all on the screen. Here we can see that it gives us information about the disks installed, the BIOS, file systems, memory available, different mount points on the system, which there are a lot of them on this particular system, networking information, our operating system's architecture, partitions available, the path on the system, and more. As with the variable, most of the factor variables are available as top-level variables in your Puppet manifest scripts. So if you'd like to use those facts in your manifest files, you can do so here. In this example, I've created a string variable called username, and I'm also referencing the uptime variable created by Factor. If I apply this Puppet manifest file, you'll be able to see how it works. Here you can see it gave me the message your home directory with the username there, and it also gave me my system's current uptime as 2 hours and 5 minutes. Of course, you'll find that there are many facts available on your system. You can find a full list of those facts in the Puppet documentation linked below this video. If you'd like, you can also write custom facts as needed.